Hi, I'm Moira Wedekind. I distinctly remember walking out of a City of Bloomington master plan meeting with the realization that if I were going to save any green space, I was going to have to buy it. So when Tom Zeller approached me with the idea of starting a land trust, I was immediately on board. Our first property was a small lot donated by Tim Henke, which was mostly symbolic, but it proved that somebody trusted us enough to give us something, and that was huge. Soon thereafter, someone offered to donate a church. We talked about it for an inordinate amount of time, given that in retrospect, we shouldn't have considered it at all, but it forced us to think about our priorities and to think about what responsibilities we were willing to take on as an organization. That was an important step. But the person and project that really launched Sycamore, of course, was Barbara Russell and the Habitat for Herons project in Bean Blossom Bottoms. It showed that not only could we attract landowner and money donors, we could work with the state. Hank Huffman was instrumental in working with DNR and the Heritage Trust to make that project happen. He and so many other amazing people were responsible for Sycamore's early successes. Tom and Ed Schools and Dave Hudak's thoughtful collaboration with landowners, Terry Marbach's tireless cultivation of foundations, and Joan Tenhor's loving editorial stewardship of the newsletter, The Twig, and so many people in between. One of my favorite memories is going to a Land Trust Alliance conference with Tom. We were so excited and had so many ideas. We talked nonstop all the way back about plans for Sycamore and what we could do to lay the foundation for it to become an accredited organization with the Alliance. Before the meeting was even over, Tom had set up an email listserv so that the Land Trust could more easily communicate and collaborate with each other. Remember, this was in the 1990s. Another memory is of the landscaping and gardening and landscaping show. We set it up as a fundraiser and as an educational forum. Oh my God, was it a lot of work. And we didn't raise a lot of money, but we did raise awareness of our existence and our mission in the community, and that was important. It also brought into stark relief Tom's planning and delegation skills. I came to realize how good he was at getting other people to do things that he thought needed to be done, and we're all the better for it. But clearly a pivotal moment was deciding to hire a staff member. We could only afford a part-time position. We had long discussions about what that position should look like, what it should do, and what sort of background we wanted, and how much we could and should pay. Tom was adamant that we pay a decent wage and provide at least some benefits. So ultimately, we hired a part-time development director, and we hired a young lawyer named Christian Freitag. The rest, as they say, is history. I'm grateful to have been a part of Sycamore's early days, and I'm very proud of the organization that it's become. Southern Indiana is a much greener place because of Tom Zeller and his successors, and all of the hardworking and talented people they've inspired to save the dirt. So happy 30th anniversary, Sycamore, and thank you to all of you who continue to make it possible.